And KU baseball is having its best season ever.
Yes.
Which has a lot to do with the Jayhawks and how they're hitting the baseball.
Yes, it does. One of those Jayhawks, first baseman Brady Ballinger, batting .365 right now. Good for top 5 in the Big 12, and he's got 15 homers this year. I sat down with KU's first ever Dick Hauser Trophy semifinalist. Listen in. I just want to talk about you before we talk about the season, playing JUCO ball last year, and now you're on one of the top hitting teams in the Big 12 at KU. Just what was maybe the biggest adjustment when you first got here, and now that we're at the tail end of the season, how have you seen yourself really develop?
The biggest adjustment is definitely the hitting approach comparative to my old school. We were a lot small ball, like bunt the ball, just base hits. Here we're more about driving the ball, doing damage. So that was the biggest adjustment, and that really helped me develop throughout the year.
And I want to ask you just about that development piece and about hitting for power and stuff, because when I talked to Coach Fitz a couple months back, I asked him about that, and he's like, oh, it's nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with hitting Coach Tyler Hancock. What is kind of what's his secret there? Like, what's he not telling people? What does he have you guys doing that's obviously working so well?
He's just having us get our A swings off, He knows a lot of us have a lot of pop, and trying to hit it over the batter's eye, stay good direction, just hit it hard. That's all he's trying to get us to do.
Is there something specific in practice, that he works on with you guys? Like, is it mental? Is it physical? Like, what? Like, you were talking about it a little bit, but what actually goes into that?
There's not really anything specific. It's different for everyone. A lot of it's just thinking about hitting the ball harder, taking a good swing, not trying to just make contact, trying to do damage with it. So it's more about the individual person.
You're at the top of the charts on the team and in the Big 12 in terms of batting average and home runs and all the things. So how have you kind of made that happen and made his words a reality when you're out there in a game?
I just changed my approach a bit. When I came in here, I was more of a contact guy in a sense, because last year I didn't hit a whole lot of home runs, and this year I just took it to heart of driving the ball, trying to get my A swing off, staying through the middle, and it's been working out this year.
And I have to ask you about your hitting stance when you walk into the box, right? Like, it's a little unique. I know everybody has their own thing. Like, that's what you do, and it's the same every time you walk up, and it gets you in the zone and you're good. But what about yours works for you? Why? Where did that come from? When did you start doing that? What about that works?
My stance has changed throughout the year, but my routine hasn't changed in about 4 years. Every time when I walk up there, I do a little back bend. It just gets me in the zone. I've done it every pitch for the past few years, so it just gets me ready, locked in. I don't know why I do it, but I just do it.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the bend. Do you have a name for that? People online were calling it the Ballinger bend. I was like, I don't know if that's a thing. Do you have a name for it? It's just I do this.
I just do it. It's just when I was younger, it was more just to stretch out and stay loose. But now it's just I just do it every at bat.
Yeah, well, it seems like the fans here really love it, right? Because they're all woo, they make that noise as you get up to the plate. What's it like playing in front of them? You guys just finished the home portion of the season last weekend, and what's it like coming out and having that type of support from those people?
It's a real great environment to play behind. They're all there to support you, and it's just awesome to hear people chanting your name when you walk up to the plate. It's really cool to be a part of.
Yeah, and how fun, we've talked about the mechanics and stuff, but how fun has this season been? I mean, you're part of a KU baseball team that's having one of its best seasons in program history and across almost every single category, right? How fun has that been to be a part of, and just for you, with the guys, how good has this year been so far?
It's been really fun to be a part of. We bonded as a team during the fall and early in the spring. And we definitely had some road bumps, but it's definitely been a very fun time, staying together with the team and just being all pushing from the same side and just pulling from the same side of the rope.
There's guys all down the line. This lineup is talented, right? Anybody could come in at a given moment and knock a ball over the wall and hit for power and, whatever else. So how do you guys feed off of each other? Does that happen in the dugout? Does that happen in practice? Baseball's contagious, but how do you guys make that a thing?
It's really seeing your teammates succeed and being very, you're happy for them. You also want to back them up and be a part of it. And it's just once one guy gets going, the entire team can get going. It's just it's a very dangerous lineup to be a part of.
And last one, the fun one, but you've been in Lawrence for probably about a year or so now, right? What's your favorite thing to do in town? Obviously you guys play so much, you're on the road, you're at practice, I'm sure you got school, but when you're not doing any of those things, What's your favorite thing to do in Lawrence?
I normally just hang out and just I really enjoy playing baseball, and that's what I'm doing most of the time, thinking about it, thinking the game. So there's not really much I don't do a ton of extra stuff. It's just more baseball, school, focusing on that stuff.
Sweet. Awesome. Well, Brady, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate the time. We wish you guys the best of luck at the end of the season and, of course, as you start working toward the postseason. So thank you.
Thank you.